So we got about half of the base here. I am working on this door, which is only half of it. It is about 5 inches wide and 7 inches tall, and there's another inch for the 8-inch tall wall here. This is 1 inch wide. I think I'm going to only have one door. I was going to have 4 doors on each side, so one here and one here, but it just didn't work out. But with a base this size, I feel like there should only be one way in and one way out. And this is only half of the base, and this is probably only 1/6 of the height of the base. On this side here, when I work on the third quarter here, I do want to have a little tab that you can slide open and closed. Obviously, the army men wouldn't do that themselves, but just for an actual function, it would be cool. And I do want to have a tower up here that they would actually do that with. So up above the entryway here, I would love to have a little tower or place here that they open the door and close the door. And I think it would be cool to have cameras or sensors or scanners to look for bombs and other stuff, which would be kind of cool for extra security precautions. But that's just an idea, but I think I'll definitely follow through with that when we get to this upper area here. This is 5 inches wide and 7 inches tall, so it'll be more than enough for the M41 Walker Bulldog tanks to get in and outside, you know, the big Timmy toy ones. I'll put a picture up on the screen here. But this is what I was talking about in the last video here. So there's going to be another place here where the other elevator door is, and you could just imagine them opening and closing. There's going to be 4 staircases in the middle of the base in each corners, and there's also going to be 4 corners with staircases in them for the other 2 base plates or pallets that the base is going to sit on. And like I said, when you open this base up, you're going to be able to pull it apart and see all the floors. On my little diagram here, I think it would be cool to have giant sections that overhang on the upper part of the base for maybe helicopter pads or something. That is just an idea though, but there's so many other ideas I have for this base. If you have any, comment them down below. Obviously, there's going to be bedrooms, kitchens, bunkhouses, computer rooms, and all that other stuff in the base. Towards the top of the base, some helicopter pads. But we're going to get back to building here. So I'm going to work on this further staircase first, because if I build this middle section, it's going to be a nightmare to have this here and then build that staircase. You can see kind of the diagram here with the staircases going inward and outward. I think it would be kind of cool to have the staircases numbered like 1B, 5A or something like that. So this staircase I think is great, but I'm not a fan of it at the same time. And I built these stairs first and then built the 4x4 corner piece. So I'm actually going to build and elevate the 4x4 piece in the corner and then build the stairs up to it and coming off of that corner platform just to make it a little easier. So I cut these pieces. Every other one is big and small, because there's going to be a little piece above the actual main step, and they end up turning out to be perfect scale for an army men leg to climb up the stairs. And these are actually a little shorter than 4 inches, because if these were 4 inches and I added this piece, it would probably be about 4 inches and 1/16 of an inch. There's some cracks and splits in some of the cardboard pieces that are glued together to make some of the stairs over here, and there's 2 more over here, but these are just solid pieces of the cardboard that make the stairs look really, really nice. Here is that corner staircase done. It's a little bit rough on top, but it turned out pretty good. Just like this one over here. Here is the elevator door overhang. I think it looks really nice. There is this wall piece here that doesn't look 100%. I mean, when you're building a base this big, there are gonna be little slip ups and stuff. The garage floor isn't perfect. And then there is this big gap here that I can fill in with a little bit of cardboard, and it'll look nicer when you push it together. I think it would be awesome to paint the walls maybe a brighter gray and the garage floor maybe a darker gray. But I think if I did paint the whole base, I think that could be a totally different series. But that is something I'm maybe willing to do. We will see though. So I built this platform. It's 4 by 4 inches. This is 4 inches off the ground. We got this staircase, and then it'll come up here just like this one. I just got done with this staircase over here. The elevator doors look nice, as I showed you before. I will eventually cover up this big slit in the floor with some other pieces, so when you push it together you don't see that there. The stairways look nice. It's really starting to come together, and we do have 2 more of these base plates that we do need to build the other half of the base. If you guys think I should add something to the Army Men base that I haven't talked about or haven't considered yet, please let me know in the comments down below. If you would like to buy plastic Army Men, there's going to be a pinned comment down below, also with my Discord, where we talk about Army Men cardboard and literally anything else. Look at all of that Lego. That is crazy. For those who don't know, I do have a giant Lego collection. If you want to talk to me about it, you could join the Discord. I do have a lot of stuff. You got Cloud City right over there, even though I don't care about him too much. You got all the clones I really like. Some of the classic stuff over there. It's kind of funny because my YouTube channel was going to be a Lego channel, but it kind of turned into Army Men. Anyways, end video.